What started out as an ordinary day quickly turned into an extraordinary one for millions of people on Sunday as the highly anticipated tell-all interview of Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, with U.S. television personality Oprah Winfrey aired on March 7, 2021. It drew more than 17 million viewers, and that included a number of explosive revelations about the couple and their fraught relationship with the British royal family. So what really happened? What pushed the couple to speak up? Be sure to stick around and find out the truth about the real reason Prince Harry and Meghan finally broke their silence. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell to always be updated with the latest buzz. The fairy tale. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were introduced by a mutual friend, Violet von Wessenholz, in early July of 2016. Despite Prince Harry's global fame, Markle said that she didn't have a lot of preconceived notions about who he was before they met. The only thing she asked her friend was if the prince is nice or not. She never Googled him. The two hit it off immediately and went on their first date. Things moved quickly from there, and the couple went on a second date, and soon after, tours together followed. After months of quiet dating, the news of Prince Harry dating an American actress leaked. The first few months ran smoothly until Harry finally confirmed his relationship with Meghan in a formal statement last November 8, 2016, and that same time, he also pleaded with the press and trolls on social media to stop the wave of abuse and harassment that had been directed at his girlfriend. According to Harry, he had been involved with a nightly legal battle to stop the media from publishing defamatory stories about Meghan and their relationship. Well, as most people say, the price she has to pay for falling in love with a prince. Harry and Meghan continue to grow closer, and fast forward, the two got engaged on November 27, 2017, and were finally married on May 19, 2018. According to Harry and Meghan, she and Harry exchanged personal vows in their backyard at Kensington Palace, presided by the Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, 3 days before the $50 million May wedding. They added and acknowledged that the private event did not constitute a legal or official service, and because, as per the church officials, the church law said that a wedding isn't legal unless it is witnessed by two people or takes place in a certified place of worship. The not so happily ever after. The life as newlyweds was less plain sailing for Meghan and Harry as controversy continued to follow closely on their heels. In retrospect, they showed a forewarning. They were just two people very much in love, but not ready for the incessant spotlight. Many assumed that Meghan would be prepared for the onslaught of attention because she had been in the public eye as an actress, but little could have prepared her for what was to come. They both thought that things will just eventually get better, that the media frenzy would die down after the wedding, and that trolls would grow tired of spewing nasty comments. But it didn't. Tabloid stories came one right after the other. Meghan was accused of having a diva-like behavior and bullying her staff, and how her family continued to be the subject of unflattering media headlines, and the feud between her and Kate Middleton that sparked shortly after their wedding. By reports that Meghan reduced Kate to tears during challenging dress fittings with Princess Charlotte. But Meghan said that what happened was the other way around. It was actually Kate who made her cry. Meghan also said that she and the Duchess of Cambridge made amends. To add fuel to the fire, Meghan was called the difficult Duchess, a bridezilla, and she was always subjected to relentless racist attacks. It has long been established and well known that the British tabloids know neither shame nor personal boundaries, but there seemed to be a particular vitriol to their treatment of Meghan, and the palace declined to issue any statements protecting her. This refusal was notable because while the palace's official policy is not to comment on rumors about the royal family, in practice the palace shoots down rumors about members of the royal family all of the time. Sometimes those denials are about comparatively harmless rumors like the idea that Kate had gotten Botox. Sometimes there are much darker accusations, but for Meghan, no such statements arrived. She was left to face an outpouring of racist press all on her own. In January of 2020, Meghan and Harry announced their plans of becoming less active and public in their work for the royal family. They intend to step back as senior members of the royal family and work to become financially independent while they continue to fully support Her Majesty the Queen. Apparently, the tabloids again immediately blamed Meghan, and they even coined a name for it, Megxit. A week later, the Queen released her own statement stating that she and her family are entirely supportive of Harry and Meghan's desire to create a new life, though they have preferred them to remain full-time working members of the royal family. Finally, the couple stepped away from royal duties in March of 2020 and moved to Los Angeles, where they are neighbors with Oprah, complaining about how the British tabloids treat Meghan. Harry and Meghan cited what they described as bullying and racist attitudes toward the Duchess, who is biracial. They rapidly established new income streams for themselves that is based on celebrity and not royalty. They had a Spotify deal and a Netflix deal. They bought a house with a chicken coop and even revealed that they were expecting a second child. Buckingham Palace late last month announced that the couple had finalized their separation from the royal family and will no longer be working members of the British monarchy. The interview. In February of 2021, just under a year later, the Sussexes announced that they will be sitting down for an interview with Oprah Winfrey, and expectedly the palace emerged in fury. It became a big deal for the palace because public interviews like these are not common for the British royals. With Harry and Meghan indulging in this tell-all conversation, there is a lingering fear that the royal family's image may be tarnished. During the interview, Harry revealed a lot about the royal family. She and her husband raised so many issues and controversies, including royal racism. Meghan said that Queen Elizabeth has always been wonderful to her, always making her feel welcome, but the family and the people who run the institution are separate. She even regretted believing that she would be protected when she wasn't. It took Meghan 4 years before she finally broke her silence, and when Oprah asked whether Meghan chose to be silent or was silenced, to which Meghan responded that it was the latter. She added that while the palace was ready to lie to protect other members of the family, the palace wasn't even willing to tell the truth to protect her and her husband. Harry, on the other hand, stated that his father and his brother were trapped in their roles and couldn't lead, and because of that, he felt sorry for them. When Harry planned on stepping back from the royal life, his father stopped taking his calls. It was only recently that his father started taking his calls again, and that it is his priority to heal their relationship. Harry said that with regards to the relationship with the Queen, it is pretty strong. The prince then revealed that he was cut off financially in the first quarter of 2020, but luckily he received his mother's inheritance. Meghan also revealed how her mental health was affected during her pregnancy with Archie, that the intense pressure she faced led her to contemplate suicide, and that she doesn't want to be alive anymore, and that everything was all very clear and frightening, constant thoughts at the same time. That's when she told the palace that she needed help for mental health concerns. She received no support and was brushed off. Then there was their bombshell discussion of racism of an unnamed royal. Harry confirmed that racism played a large part in their decision to leave Britain. Meghan, the first woman of color to marry a senior royal, said that while pregnant with Archie, there were concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be. Worse, those conversations were relayed to her by Harry himself, and realized that those were conversations that the family had with him, seeming to suggest it was several members. In addition, Meghan mentioned about changing the rules to deny Archie the title of prince, and he also wasn't going to receive security. Harry and Meghan effectively lobbed grenade after grenade of the gilded fences of the Buckingham Palace, Clarence House, and Kensington Palace for 2 hours, and the only person to escape unscathed was the Queen. Now, if you were Harry or Meghan, would you step back on your royal duties, or would you cut your ties with the royal family? Let us know your thoughts by hitting the comment section down below. Please share the video with your friends and get their opinions on the matter. And don't forget to click like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to keep updated on our newest content. Until next time.